become very, very popular. It seems like they're everywhere. It breaks my heart when I hear all these kids getting on crashes, and a lot of it can be prevented.
Deputy Matt Edmondson is the coordinator of the bike unit with the Clay County Sheriff's Office, recently introducing a new fleet of e-bikes complete with the Sheriff's seal.
We couldn't keep up with some of these kids on e-bikes, on our regular bikes. They can move. I mean, they go pretty quick. We're still training on them.
Meeting kids where they are, on the street and at school, to help bring awareness to e-bike and e-scooter safety.
Every day I see kids not wearing helmets. That's the big concern I have.
And for parents not quite understanding what they're buying their kids.
There's a lot of research you need to do to make sure that it actually is an e-bike and not an e-moto or an electric dirt bike.
Because they're easy to confuse, right?
They really are.
Here's what you need to know. In order for it to be an e-bike, it has to have working pedals.
The pedals have to be able to drive the bicycle without the engine. If it doesn't have pedals, actual working pedals, it is not an e-bike. It is classified as an e-moto.
And an e-motorcycle requires a driver's license, registration, and insurance. An e-bike can't go over 28 miles per hour, and by Florida law, riders under 16 must wear a properly fitted helmet. Same for e-scooters. And Edmondson says bicycle helmets won't protect as much as an e-bike rated helmet.
This is rated all the way up to 28 miles an hour, which is what our e-bikes do. And the main rating you want to look for, this NTA 8776 rating. That tells you that it is an e-bike rated helmet.
And don't forget the lights required on the front and back of the e-bike, especially riding around after dark. Riders generally have the same rights and responsibilities as other vehicles when on the roadways and bike lanes, so you'll need to catch them up on the rules of the road. Edmondson working with schools and other law enforcement agencies, hoping visibility on their own e-bikes with safety gear will encourage kids and teens to follow suit and get a handle on safety before another tragedy strikes.
I was the first on the scene where a little girl on a bike got hit by a car. Just the impact of getting thrown to the ground and your head hitting the concrete does so much damage. I was sick to my stomach. It was very sad.
According to the Bike Helmet Safety Institute, you can reduce your risk of brain injury by up to 88% just by wearing a helmet. And in Clay County, in the next coming weeks, if law enforcement spots you wearing your helmet, you may get a special reward. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. For now, reporting in Clay County, Crystal Moyer, First Coast News, on your side.